Hello, this is Mr. Sage from the Waco High Band Hall. Today I'm going to be working with the trombone, euphoniums, and trumpets on their middle school Region Etude 2. Before I even get started, I just want to call out a couple of quick things. Number one, make sure you're using a metronome as you practice this so you get the rhythms right and you are not going too slowly. Also, check out the dolce marking. That means sweetly and song-like. So it should be a dark singing melody. Without any further ado, I'll play it and then I'll talk some more about what to look out for. 1, 2, 3, 1, and ready, and... So, very smooth and lyrical. You need to make sure your air is steady the entire time. We don't want there to be any choppy gaps in any of this, even on the rhythmic measures like measure 10 and 12. Don't get too tripped up on that rhythm. It's a simple 1 and 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 3. Just make sure that you're keeping that in time. Same thing at measure 14. 13 to 14 is 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2. If you're tapping your foot and making sure your playing doesn't line up with it, that'll really help you on those syncopated sections. Beyond that, you will notice that I was adding some shaping even whenever it's not marked. It's good to do an up in one, down in one, especially at the very, very beginning. The next thing, as a middle schooler, I know I was very, very commonly slurring where I wasn't supposed to on stuff like this because I have good air and it sounds pretty. But you still have to tongue where you're supposed to tongue. If you don't, that's a good way to lose points. So make sure that you are you're looking at all of those details. As far as notes to watch out for, obviously the key signature is the key of C. So you need to make sure that you're getting your E naturals and your B naturals. You also should look at your accidentals. G sharp comes up a ton. G sharp is the same thing as A flat. So that's going to be first valve, third position for you trombone players. We also have an F sharp in measure 19. So that's going to be 2 and 3 for us baritones and trumpets, and fifth position for you trombone players. Yeah, beyond that, as long as you're making sure that you're keeping your tempo steady and getting the rhythms right and keeping your air very steady and thinking very long phrases. Try not to chop this thing up too much. Beyond that, the only last advanced topic that we can add, on any of the long notes in this, you're welcome to add vibrato. The short version for what that is, vibrato is taking a normal note and adding some waves to it. If you're not sure how to do that yet, it would be good to ask your band director for some more details on that. There's also stuff on YouTube you can use out there, but your band directors are awesome, so use them. Beyond that, I just hope this helps you. Happy practicing.